Hello and welcome to BallinCraig Estate. My name is Eddie and this is my vlog. Today is October the 27th and we're going to cultivate in our muck that we did last time. So I've got my cultivator on the back of the TW5 here and we're going to line up and get going with it. So without further ado, let's do that. So we're putting grass on here, so it doesn't really matter what direction I cultivate. It just makes things easier for me to line up. So I unfold my cultivator there, and just see how that works. Maybe hire one to do some work with the cows, and see how it goes. And go. Oh yeah, that's what the CPU says is wrong. Instead, you get your hands dirty and have a play about and see if you can work out where the mechanical fault is, and just fix it. Normally fairly easy, so long as you can get the parts. Bit wide. Right, I'll clear up these bits that I've missed in a bit as we finish off the field. There we go. Yeah, just this top corner to do, and then we can get next time we can get planting, and we'll do a lot of planting. And maybe spray it as well. If we can get it sprayed fairly quickly, or yes, maybe solid fertilizer fairly quickly after we plant it. Shouldn't do much damage to the crops, and then we just got them when we actually spray it. At that point we might get a bit of damage done, but it's mainly because we don't have a tractor that we can do row crop tyres on, narrow tyres on. As a result, we tend to end up with wider than I like tram lines. This field is a very triangular shaped field. I'm not going to miss having to try and fit, straight line work into it. The fields we've got are much squarer in shape now, so they're going to be much easier fields to work as well. Go round up to the corner. Right, I think what we'll do. Yeah, don't like turning with the tines in the ground, so that's not great, but get the headland done. We're alright if we do very shallow turns, because they of course want to just run straight, so there we are. Take this up to the corner. Like so. We'll get the back in Get the end of the field done. That will then be it. Doing. There we go. The beauty over here is we can come right out to the road. There we are. And down. And out the edge of our new roadway. Perfect. Leave a little bit on the edge of the field than in the middle of it. So I'm gonna hug the peaks a bit more. I think it's actually not a problem really, but just want to make sure that the bits we get are are the bits in the middle of the field. Especially. Right, and then out along this headland. There we go. The last bit, and then we're all done. So slightly shorter. There we go. Nice. I'm quite pleased with that. That's a good bit of work. There's a few bits and pieces I'll clear up. I think, yeah, a few patches that I need to just sort of go over a bit. But in general, I'm really happy with that. That has worked well. We've got this, of course, this field ploughed now. This is going to be winter wheat. And if I just run up here quickly. Yeah, this field is also going to be winter wheat. So this is going to be a fairly big winter wheat field. We're putting grass down here. And then, yeah, we can open this. Space. And down here, this is going to be canola. Or seed. Comment and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from the farm, please subscribe to the channel. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.